Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Doing another little like hunting area video. We're coming up here checking on our hunting grounds. We're gonna put some more deer corn in the feeder today. It is a balmy 102 plus humidity, so it's probably right about 105 to 110 right now. God knows it is hot as heck in the state of Oklahoma.
We're going to be sweaty.
Yeah, we're going to be sweaty. Well, we got some drinks and stuff. I mean, I'm eating sunflower seeds. Great for hydration, let me tell you. But
and I'm burning my tongue off.
He ate some of those lime and flaming Doritos. It's hilarious.
Even my tongue is on fire. Oh, I gave you one.
Hey, that's all one it would take, man. Trust me. Anyway, I got the nephews with me today. Cannon back here, Liam behind the camera. So we're driving in right now, and like I was saying, it is, if you can see throughout here, look out the window over here and you can see how grown up this is. Not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I may come out here probably in the next week or so, or a couple weeks, and get my machete out and kind of cut us a path in here. That way we don't have to walk through the grass, because I don't know if many people know about this, but when you bump into something going through the woods, it's kind of rule of thumb. You try not to bump into as many things as you can, because once you bump into something, you leave your scent on that thing. So I mean, if this ton of this high grass is up here and we're walking through there, we're, even though we wash our clothes in scent killer, and we cover ourselves with scent killer when we're walking to the woods and stuff, it really is hard to get rid of our scent. And like I said, that is the one thing that deer really don't like, is smelling our scent. So I might come out here with a machete or maybe my weed eater and see if I can cut down some of this high grass, just to cut us a path through so we can make it to our deer blind without bumping into a whole bunch of grass, because we don't want to leave our scent all over out here, because it will linger. We do have some more pictures. Finally got a picture of a buck. He's a little spike, and he could be a cull buck this year. Maybe a good buck for Liam to take down this year. So
he's in danger.
He's not a danger. It's just a cull bucks, he may have something wrong with him. So I mean, he may not get much bigger than he is, but he looks like he might be at least a 3 or 4 year old buck. So he's almost fully mature. It's just like his antlers aren't growing, so he could have some kind of birth defect. He could have some kind of disease or something going. But we don't know. We'll keep an eye on him on the cameras. It is still like hot, and it's still the summer. So I mean, they're still bulking up. They're still, eating and everything. So we're gonna get ready to get down in here, and we will pick you up when we're down in there. All right. Okay, guys, we're down in here now. As you can see, the area where the deer have been coming in here and getting some of our deer corn pretty good.
Yeah, and
so
I mean, they like messing with it. They like kicking it off. Well, like it's.
They do. I mean, that's the funny thing when you have a gravity feeder and a ground feeder like that that's on a tree. It's really like they're gonna take the lid off instead of go to the bottom, but they still eat out of all of it. So there's still some of our protein pellets left, but we're still gonna mix it in with some deer corn. Kind of spread that deer corn around. I got some more buck bourbon going on. We're gonna put some of that down here. Probably gonna switch that up this year a little bit also. Like I always do, I will do the buck bourbon, but then I also will do like apple crushed by Wild Game Innovations and stuff. One tip that I can give you for hunting season and deer attractants: always find something that they don't have in their area, and if it, like, you can put that out the night before. We've done that where we put some apple crushed out the night before from Wild Game Innovations, and they will come in here hardcore that night and the next day, because it's something that they don't normally have, up here in Oklahoma. Now, if you're out in certain areas and stuff, like in Oklahoma, acorns are natural. I think those are natural pretty much anywhere, but they're a really good source of protein. So I mean, as it gets like towards hunting season, and we're going to be going out, we'll throw out some persimmon crush, orange crushed, all those ones that they have through Wild Game Innovations that you can get at Walmart. They're not very expensive, but you throw them, they're kind of like an attractant, but you can also mix it in with your deer corn and stuff. But yeah, you put that stuff out, and it's stuff that they do not have in the area, and they will be drawn to that. Like apple crush in this area, I started putting it out like what, 2-3 years ago now, and they absolutely love it. They love that stuff. Yeah, it'll be gone within 24 to 48 hours max. I mean, they will come in because it's something they smell. They're like, oh, I love apples or something like that, but it's not something that they normally have as a food source. So, I mean, in my area, in my hunting area, and I'm not saying like all of Oklahoma's that way, because, there could be guys hunting on apple orchards down in southern Oklahoma or another part of Oklahoma. You never know. So if they're used to those, it may not go. I did throw some acorn crushed out here, like acorn rage, sorry. Threw that out here like last year, and it didn't go as much because in this wooded area where we are, acorns are abundant. So they didn't go for it as much. They still ate it. Not saying they didn't, but I mean, they really loved that persimmon crushed, that apple crushed. They love this buck bourbon, stuff that they don't normally get. And of course, they always go for the protein pellets, and they go for the deer corn. It's just abundance food. Now, during like the winter, when the acorns have all dropped and stuff like that, and deer and other quick sidebar, sorry if you're hearing stuff, they're doing some construction about half a mile away from where we are on the road. So I mean, you can hear the front end loader going down there. They're digging out that ditch and stuff. But what I was saying, as the winter goes on, as it gets close to winter and stuff like that, and all the acorns have already dropped, and all the critters and the deer and stuff like that have eaten all of the acorns and stuff in their area, and they've seen where they're at, and they're done with that. And they're also going into the rut. They're looking for good source of protein, so that's when I will start throwing out that protein pellets again, like I've got in the deer feeder over there right now. And then I'll also throw out that acorn rage, because acorn rage is a good source of protein for deer and stuff like that. So you throw that out, and they love it then, after all the acorns have dropped and they've eaten them all. So, and it's a real quick thing. They know that it's a good source of protein, so they will eat it like when they're during the rut and not wanting to eat too much, but they will eat stuff. They will eat some. Sorry. But one thing that we are going to do while we are here, it has been decided that we have to move our deer blind. It's kind of exposed. Yeah. More than I wanted it to be. I mean, it's all Liam's fault. It really is. It's his fault. He chose the spot. I'm just joking. He didn't choose the spot. I chose it. But I think what we're going to do, we're going to move it up under this tree right over here. Like this tree right over here. I do have a camera on that tree kind of covering our entrance in, but it's pointed this way over here, over this way. So we're going to probably tuck it up under this tree. And then I'm going to cut down some of these like limbs and stuff from these trees and stuff like that, and put them on the outside of the deer blind. That way it'll brush it in over there. Plus, it would be a little bit easier of a walk from us coming down from this side over here. And that path that I'm going to cut is from there all the way back. So we're going to be moving the deer blind today, putting out some more. Another thing I'm going to be doing is trimming up some of the limbs and trees and stuff like that next to our deer cameras, because I made a boo-boo. One thing you got to remember is your cameras pick up movement. So when the wind blows, the limbs and the trees, and they go in front of your trail cameras, the camera takes the pictures of the blowing trees. So if you don't want to waste all your photos and your memory cards and stuff like that on photos of trees and limbs before the deer coming in, you have to kind of clear the area, but you don't want to clear it too much. I mean, you kind of want to clear the limbs and stuff like that away from your trail camera in the immediate vicinity and kind of further out, but you don't want to clear too many, because if you change the scenery too much and stuff, it takes twice as long for the deer to get used to coming back into that area if they notice something is too much. Like I said, deer are smart. So I mean, if they notice something is off and different about their natural path to water or food or something like that, they will go around, and it'll take them twice as long, or maybe even sometimes they won't even come back in, and it may not even be the deer. You could be getting pictures of deer that you want to shoot, but you change too much, leave your scent out too much or too long, and they won't come back for another season until your scent and everything is totally gone from that area. But yeah, we're gonna get cracking on that, so stay tuned and we'll hit you back. Okay, so we have cleared out, with the help of Liam and Cannon, kind of cleared out this little area right in here, cut down the trees and stuff like that, just the limbs, get them out of the way. So we're gonna take the deer blind over here and we're gonna move it into this spot. And then we have some limbs already cut off, and we'll cut off a few more to kind of put those on the outside of our deer blind to kind of brush it in. I think this will offer a little bit more of a shooting solution and be a little bit more hidden. Because like I said, deer will definitely see it if, you know, it jumps out at them. So I mean, yeah, we're going to move the deer blind over here right quick. We'll get it set up. We'll try to show you what kind of like our scene from inside the deer blind is. We'll kind of set up the chairs in there, sit down for a minute, kind of show you where we're gonna, what our shooting direction is gonna be. So stay with us. Okay guys, finally got our deer blind moved, got it set up, staked down, brushed it in a little bit. You always want to brush it in as best as you can. We cut some limbs off these trees around us and stuff. Run them through a lot of your ground blinds too, which is actually kind of cool. A lot of your ground blinds come with these straps, you know, up here. Like this, where you can actually put your foliage and stuff in there. Now you can also strap it down if you want to, but we kind of just gave it like where leaves would fall down and they fell on top of this thing.
We totally gave it a makeover.
Yeah, kind of.
We put makeup on it.
So last thing, we're just gonna throw these in there.
Yeah, just toss them. You know, we'll show the last clip of, you know, us putting the food and stuff.
Yeah.
And then that'll be all.
So
And I'll probably say something stupid at the end. You know me.
All right. So chairs in there. We got the deer blind staked down, set up. It's all good now. So now we're gonna go over there. We're gonna cut some of those little limbs around our deer camera down there. I did have some deer cam pictures on here. We got pictures of a couple fawns, that spike that's been coming through here. And we also got one of a good sized doe. So I made sure to kind of clean up this area too. There was a lot of pictures of there of, like I said before, the blowing trees. So we did clear up the area around it. That way we cleared a lot of these limbs and stuff out of the way. So shouldn't get any pictures, but of the deer and stuff and the wildlife. There was, like I've said before, not only do deer love to eat the deer corn and stuff like that, but we also got pictures of possums, raccoons. I got a picture of a bobcat, which are in this area. So we're gonna go over here and cut around our deer feeder where that other trail camera is. We're gonna go over there and cut around that, those little limbs and stuff around that. That way they have more of a path to the deer feeder and the deer corn. And then we will get the buck bourbon set out too. We got more of that today. We're going to set that up and we will get back with you whenever we're there.
And if you don't like and subscribe, you'll wake up with a deer on the side view.
Maybe. Or a deer head. You never know.
Okay, let's just go.
We trimmed up the trees right here around our...
Sorry if the sun's in you guys' eyes.
Sorry, can you see okay? Okay.
There we go.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually mix some buck bourbon in with this corn. This actually still has a lot of the pellets left. I'm going to mix, I threw some out and I'll probably throw a little bit more out to kind of entice them and stuff. Plus to clear it out.
Bye-bye.
Okay, and I'm going to mix a little bit of this buck bourbon in there. Just a little, not too much, and I will pour this around here in a second.
Trust me, guys. If you do hunting, you'll love it.
We'll mix that in there like that. Just a little.
And then, yeah, mix it up.
Need a bit more. There we go.
Deer are gonna love it.
Oh yeah, deer's gonna love this. So.
Cause the deer here go crazy for
They do
this.
go crazy for this deer corn and this
Wait.
buck bourbon.
Well, it was like all right here, now it's all gone.
Yeah, and I'm
Probably
gonna
like a
pour
2 days.
this, the remainder of this, back over here. Like I said before, you always kind of want to spread it out. You don't want it all in like one plate. I mean, it is all in one place, but I mean, it's spread out. Don't put it in a little pile. One thing I learned. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and we picked up, oh, we got a butterfly. We picked up some actual deer corn this time. This is double duty. We got it from Walmart. Like I said, I usually get a lot of my deer corn and stuff like that from Walmart. So if I can figure out how to open the bag.
Did you bring the knife?
I brought the knife.
Thank goodness. Because I do not want to go back to the truck.
Right?
Hopefully Kane's okay in there.
He's okay. Cannon got a little overheated, so he wants to stay in the truck.
Even though it's more hot in there.
So,
Trust me, guys, he's okay.
all right, let's try this another way.
No child endangerment here.
When all else fails, cut the dang bag open.
We'll just whip it open. Yeah, like that, see?
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix this deer corn in with the pellets and fill the feeder back up. So it's half and half.
It looks like Halloween candy.
It looks like candy corn.
Yeah.
All right.
Why
now
is
that
no one like
full.
candy corn? Do you like candy corn?
I do love candy corn. I love the candy pumpkins more than the candy corn.
Yeah, I like the
We are
candy.
coming up on Halloween, and Halloween is
Oh,
my
I think they're
favorite
already
time.
out. I think candy corn's already been out. I don't think it has to be Halloween for it to actually be out.
Doesn't have to be. Actually, I think I'm gonna leave the top off that actually.
Yeah, because deer like it when it's off.
They do. Okay, so like I said, this is just what I do. Let me know if you guys have any luck with any other kind of deer attractant or mixing it like I've done. I'm always looking for new tips and everything like that and how to attract deer into my hunting area. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys do. And if this is helping you out, awesome. That's what I'm here for. So that's all we're going to do with that. I'm going to take the rest of this corn and kind of spread it around the whole area. But I filled it, like I said, half and half with the deer corn and the protein pellets. And I make some buck bourbon in there. So now they're really going to go after this. Maybe not tonight, because since we've been out here all day, we've kind of tracked our scent all around here. So they may kind of take a night off. I could be wrong. They could smell that buck bourbon right now and be on their way in for all I know. Just waiting for us to leave. So we got some pictures on that camera, the cellular camera, and we'll be showing you those to you guys here for too long. So let me know, like I said, in the comment section, if what you guys do with your mixtures or deer attractant, deer corn. One of these days I will get me like an automatic deer feeder, but
It's just kind of out of our budget right now.
yeah, I'm on a budget, but it doesn't mean that, you know, I
Yeah.
mean, these, I think I picked this is the Moultrie, this is the single feeder. I do have a double feeder that's also a Moultrie. I'm not sponsored by Moultrie or anything like that. I just actually used a lot of their products, and I do love their products. You pick it up at Walmart. I think the single feeder is like $10 to $20, and the double feeder is like $20 to $40, something around in there.
Because you
But-
could pretty much find like hunting stuff.
Yeah,
in
and
there.
we buy a lot of our hunting stuff at Walmart. I will buy some more hunting stuff. We got to get Liam outfitted this year again.
Yeah,
He's
I'm grown
he's
now.
grown up a little, so we got to get him some new hunting
fast.
clothes and some new hunting boots and stuff. And I'm probably going to look for me and my fiance some new hunting boots too. She will be on one of these videos here for too soon. She will be going hunting with me and Liam this year. She loves to go hunting, so
And
she got
T-
her
and
first
TJ
deer last year. So
And
hopefully she can
TJ's
get her a
gonna
bigger
wait
buck.
until his kids grow up to go.
Yeah, and hopefully I got 2 new babies. They're 8 months old, twins, little boy, little girl, and I can't wait to take them fishing and hunting with us.
Hopefully
so.
they like it.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too. Knowing my luck, my kids won't love hunting and fishing as much as I do, but
You never
we can
know.
hope for the best.
I mean, my baby boy already had the spirit.
Yeah, he does. So, but that's what I do with my mixture right now. And like I said, as the season goes on, normally I don't mix as much as I do. I may not every time I don't mix it. Like I'll throw out the protein pellets and I switch to corn. I don't always mix buck bourbon or apple crush in there with the corn. Sometimes I leave it around the outside edges, or if I want to attract them to a specific spot, I put in that specific spot. So as you can see, that's what we got set up. We moved our deer blind, and actually from where we are, from the deer blind to
Don't
the
mind
deer
the little
feeder,
boy over there.
and there is Cannon. He finally cooled down a little bit.
What happened?
You all right?
It's hot.
You hot in the truck?
What?
You'll be okay, Bubba. We're fixing to leave.
Did he say he's ready to die?
No, he said he's burning to death. He's
not-
sweating to death. I mean, he's sweating, as you can see. It got hot in the truck. My truck is black, and it is, like I said, 102, probably 110.
Yeah, and we're wearing
with-
like jeans.
Yeah, and we're wearing jeans and stuff today.
So,
So,
and I probably lost like a couple pounds.
oh, wouldn't doubt it. But yeah, we got the deer blind set up real good, kind of brushed in a little bit. It does
You guys
look
can't
a little
really see
less
it.
conspicuous over there. Plus, it's cantered more towards the deer feeder in the back area. That way, actually, I think we got more of a better shooting lane over there. So, but like I said, we'll get with those pictures here coming up pretty soon. Hey guys, all right, we're back at the house finally. It was so hot out there, but I figured I'd get on here and show you the cam pictures that we've gotten so far this year. So let me go into my Moultrie app here. All right, so we've gotten a lot of pictures since we put that out. First couple days wasn't real much. We did have this little video right here. It's not very much, but there's a deer that comes into the frame right here at the last. See the bugs and stuff. You see all those trees. We cleaned up a lot of those limbs and stuff like that today. But here towards the end of the video, you kind of see a deer kind of creep in right over here on the left-hand side. So that was like the first night that I put him out. So, and since then, we've just kind of regularly started getting more deer pictures. Mostly just some does and stuff like that. These are the little fawns and stuff that have just been born this year. But, let's go back up here to the top. These ones came in. These are the two, they were fawns last year. They were just barely a year old, but they're actually getting pretty big. They're full size right now. Like this one right here close to the camera, I think might be a little button. Nope, there's your little spike, sorry. It's a little yearling buck, and that may be one of the deers that I let Liam take this year. Here, a couple more. Sorry, it takes it a minute. There's another one, picture of it. He's a nice little buck. I mean, he's small, but good thing to shoot for. There's, I don't know if his sister or maybe brother, could be a button buck. Not 100% sure. I don't see any antlers, so I'm assuming it's a female. So they're always running together. These are a couple of young does. You can see by the color, they're a light brown. As they mature, their coats more turn brown. Now, I will say they start off in the summer, and they do grow. They do get darker towards the colder part of the year because they're growing their winter coats and stuff like that. So, but there are those little bucks and the little does coming in there. We do have a picture of Big Mama that came in here the other day, but they come in, they're hitting that protein right now. They're doing pretty good. Yeah, that little spike, and there's another little spike that came in there and only has one horn, I think. And if I get more pictures of him, I think I might nickname him Elliot, you know, from open season, because he's only got one antler. It's on the right-hand side of his head. Here's a couple little does coming in there. They've just been regularly coming in there more and more often here lately. This one was a really good close-up of that little spike. So it's doing pretty good right now. And they're really eating that corn, going after it and stuff. And here's actually pictures and stuff like that from early this morning, like 8, 9 o'clock this morning till they came in there. So they're doing pretty good. That deer corn and the protein pellets and stuff are doing really good for right now. Like I said, today we mixed it with the buck bourbon, and we'll continue to do that and throw out some more deer attractants. I don't know if this doe right here, yeah, see how the darker, it's starting to go darker and stuff as they get colder and stuff. It's getting older, so that's probably a yearling, a little over a year, maybe. One easy way you can kind of tell how old they are for bucks anyway, and for does, if, you know, say it's a night picture, but it's a good night picture. kind of like this one here, if you can still see the muscle outline of their brisket and stuff like that, there's still a break in the neck where it connects to the shoulders. You can see kind of the break as they get older, and the muscle gets bigger and stuff like that. That kind of just molds into, it'll go from like their neck straight to their chest for bucks. So I mean, these ones are all muscly. I mean, that's good. I mean, it's good eating. They got good meat on their bones. Not saying they don't, but you see this on this one in the front right here, how you can see the break going from the neck to the chest there. That means she's young, probably a year, maybe two. Like I said, I think these were the two does that I saw and had lots of pictures of last year. They were with their mama last year, and so they're probably almost 2 years old. But as they get older, that break right there from the neck going to the chest kind of goes away, and their coats get darker and darker when they grow back. So that's how you know they're older. One easy way to tell. But these are just some of the pictures that we've gotten so far. I'm thinking that we're going to get more and more as more of them come in there. There's another one of that little spike. But see, this one I'm thinking is a different spike because it's a different color. This one's darker. And it could just be that it's in the shade. But, I mean, just looking at it, it looks like it's darker. So I'm thinking there's a couple spikes that are coming in there, and I'm not 100% sure if that's the same spike. I will have to check, get some more pictures of him. Could be the same one. But, we're going to be keeping watching on them. And hopefully we do have a picture of Big Mama in here somewhere. I don't want to waste all your guys' time right quick, but I mean, I'm trying to look for Big Mama, see if I can find her coming through here. Like I said, we've been getting a lot of pictures. So that is one of the fun ones. And then I remember seeing her, but I will have to go back and look again here for too long. Hopefully we'll get some good pictures, some more pictures of some bigger does and bucks. Hopefully we get those bucks. And as we get closer to hunting season, it's going to be, the bucks will start coming around a little bit more. When we get closer and more get closer to the rut, they'll start coming in there more too. So this is a young doe, and I'm not thinking that's Big Mama. That's not, no. So, but I will keep you guys posted. Like and subscribe, please, if you like this content. There's Big Mama. Sorry, there she is. So, yeah, she's a big doe. And I'm looking to put an arrow or a bullet in her this year. She's going to be good eating. But anyway, like I was saying, like and subscribe if you like this content. I hope you guys do, or you wouldn't be watching my videos. If there's anything you guys want to know, let me know. Let me know about, like, I kind of wonder how big bucks, like if you're from Oklahoma or wherever you guys are at, let me know any kind of tips and tricks or anything that you guys do to help grow your deer bigger or anything like that. You got like a homemade mix. If you're willing to share the recipe with me, let me know, because I really want to get our bucks and our does, bigger and stuff like that. So let me know, guys, and we will get back with you guys.